Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We have made it the final week of the season, the final night of the week. That means these are our last sets of matches, and man, are they good ones. I am Psychaotic. I've got SirDimwi in the booth with me, and we've got Wonder T running the wonderful cams all night. This is going to be a great set of Echo, and the first one to kick us off is Underrated Rookies versus Anbu Knights. They're not leaving us much time before we get right into it, so Dimwi, any thoughts before we start?
Sorry, I forgot how to talk for a second. I haven't done this in a while. I have a lot of thoughts, and none of them are making it out as we get started here because I haven't done this in a while. Welcome! Game underway. And it's going to be Anbu Knights with that first hit. I don't even know what to do here. Is that Rupture? Send that one through. That's a good, I think that's my guess on, is that how you say that name, Rupture?
I would think so. I'm not sure either,
That's
but
dope,
we can go with that.
Sphinx!
Yeah.
Long shot goes wide. I haven't called a shot in a while. Sphinx. The honor was mine. J Fighter sends that one down to Sphinx. Sets up the shot. Rupture. Ooh. Gets it for the two. And wow, it's like riding a bike, isn't it?
It is. Do you remember how to ride a bike yet? Or do we need to put the training wheels back on?
I haven't ridden oh my God, I haven't ridden a bike in so long. It's been a very long time since I've ridden a bike.
Come to VRML Con in Denver. We're going to teach Dimwi how to ride a bike.
You know, the job I got is across the street from an ice skate rink, and I'm constantly reminded of the fact that I've never been ice skating, despite the fact that I was born in Pittsburgh. I've been here for over 15 years. Yeah. And I asked some of the kids I'm working with, set up here, YOLO, bring that one in. And gets that one in for the two to bring Underrated Rookies up by 4, a team that's been around for almost as long as we have been. Since we said, what, season 2?
I think season 2, yeah. Hello to you as well, Smooth. No, that's going to be the Sunday halftime entertainment, Smooth, and we'll do we'll ride a bike on Saturday. All right, we don't want to. Yeah,
it's not going to be. No, here's the thing. It's not going to be entertainment. It's just going to be sad. Y'all are just going to feel bad for Smooth. You know what I mean? Like that's a bit long shot here. Goes whoa! It doesn't go wide. J Fire. It is like riding a bike. I didn't have to try. Just hit it. Cool. Like J Fighter hitting that shot.
That was crazy. The quick pickup, the mini dribble there just to open up the lane, and very little reload time. He just puts that one in for the 3 to bring them up by 7. And now here comes the Anbu Knights looking to answer back off of this joust advantage. Beautiful pass down low, connecting with Bay Bubbly, but not for long because that stack is all over it. Getting the stun and the steal, and now eyeing up a clear opportunity. It looks like Underrated Rookies have both stacks together. First one's in motion. J Fighter looking for the encore off of the back wall, but no good. Slapped out by the defense, but not cleared just yet. It's going to require a little bit of help from Bay Bubbly as this gets all the way down into the Rookies bubble.
J Fighter turned the stream off. He got too excited after the last goal, after the call of the last goal, when he's going, I want to hear that again. I'm just kidding. Just made that up. YOLO, big turnover here. We'll send that one out, all the way down into the blue bubble here. The Anbu Knights blue bubble. And chased up to the ceiling. YOLO picking up his own clear and bringing it around. Look for the 3. Touched by the goalie. Touched by an angel. Naxai gets the credit, although it was YOLO taking that shot. And that's now a 9-point lead for the underrated, not so underrated Rookies.
Yeah, they're looking anything but underrated out there right now. They've got themselves up to a 9-point lead, as you said, and dare I say, on a pace. If Anbu Knights cannot find their footing here and find a way to stop the Rookies, that stack in motion once again, breaking apart this joust play. However, it looks like this time the Anbu Knights are going to recover. This pass is going to make its way down to Naxi. That's what we'll go with, sure. Who slaps that one down into the bubble of the Rookies. However, YOLO Man is home to get this one sent out toward the mid, where it's going to be helped along by J Fighter, pre-stacked with the teammate bouncing low, recovered by Ruptured, 1-on-none opportunity, but then so unselfishly lets YOLO Man have the honors of putting that one in for the 2.
Reptar was looking for the 3. YOLO took the 2. Sorry, that's Rupture. Yeah, that was on purpose.
What is
11-point lead? Reptar? It's from
that's the Rugrats thing, right? Okay. Yeah. My mom didn't let me watch Rugrats when I was little, so
that is almost unfortunate. That is unfortunate if you're on the underrated Rookies. But also unfortunate that you aren't allowed to watch Rugrats. That was my favorite TV show when I was younger. Ooh, that went off the cone there. Stuck in the tube. YOLO gonna go with a YOLO of a clear in And Koreans around the bubble there will be collected by the defense. That's Nax, short for Nax Ramus. It's a raid in World of Warcraft. They're on the far side. A legendary raid. Not that anybody cares. J Fighter, another pickup here. Turnover in the zone. Anbu Knights on their heels. Get back on defense is Yellow, which takes this one down on this turnover, sending that one in up to the ceiling. Good setup there. That is the ooh, big setup. J Fighter to Sphinx, although set up by Rupture on the ceiling. That's when hockey assists would have been great, but we can't. Yeah, 13-point lead.
I agree. We can't. Yeah, but you know, Rupture really gets the assist in my heart, and that's all that matters. Don't pay attention to the scoreboard. It's all what Psychaotic says. Hey, look at this QB play coming through from the Knights. Huh?
What? Nothing.
What? What? What you saying back there, Dimwi?
It's a great game. 13-point lead. Go ahead.
It is a great game, and it looks like Anbu Knights are trying to get something going here. Sphinx kind of sacrifices himself, gets stunned out, but it's enough to break up the play, allowing the teammates to get the recovery. They send it on down into the zone, where it's going to be recovered by its YOLO man, keeping this one away from the defense, sending it back to Sphinx for the reset. They are slowing down to set it up.
And Sphinx setting that one in. Squad Bravo in the chat says Sphinx goated. I don't know if you have any idea how true that really is.
Yep.
The work he does on the back end of our production is JJ Twins. A big turnover here. Anbu Knights possession of that stack. Punishing. That's why you shouldn't hold on to the disc for too long. Rupture will send that one in. That's a long shot. It's it for the 16-point lead. Just under 4 to go. And yes. GG. No, not GG. I meant this is a good game. Sorry.
We get Dimwi into the booth and he immediately gets toxic.
Look, you know, I talked with Money Mitch the other day, and I said you have to trust yourself to say the right thing, even if you know sometimes you're going to say something stupid. And that was one of those times.
Yeah. I mean, it happens. It happens. There's some dumb clips floating around of every caster. Like, it just happens. It's par for the course. You shake it off and you continue. Just as YOLO shaking that one in, grabbing the ding ring, putting it in for the 2 points. I mean, we are 2 points away from finishing out round 1 early.
You know, Smooth, I see your mouth moving, but all I hear is blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. And as JJ Twins sends that one out, actually I had to censor that. JJ Twins, edge of the bubble, shut down by a stack again here, as those underrated rookie stacks have been very aggressive and very accurate. As Ref will pick this one up, edge of the bubble, 3v2, 3v1.
Oh, wow.
Really, as that defender was just hanging on the toes there. This one making its way to the near side wall, and T-Rod, what? Did you just verbify toxic? As we get round 1 mercy, underrated rookies, 20-0 against Anbu Knights here. Is that what he did? Did he verb toxic?
I can't tell if that's what it is or if he meant intoxicated.
No. Didn't I ask if we were muted or No. Sober as a dog.
Yep.
I don't know why we say that.
Where does that come from? Like, what? Now I'm curious. Hold on.
English.
Oh, thank you. I didn't know.
Yeah, that's the language.
Are we sure that's a thing? Google is not very helpful. Nope. Okay, Urban Dictionary has it. So it is a thing. It is a thing.
What?
Sober as a dog.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, it's a saying. I remember from when I was a kid. Blah, I'm just kidding. What are you talking about? At what point did I express any fear towards you? That's what. It's 2023. Yes, you can. That's how I read it. Intoxicated. Oh no, T-Rod says it meant intoxicated, but I'm going to take it as toxicated. And that you were saying I'm being toxic, which I incidentally was for a moment. Not on purpose. As we get started round 2, Psycho.
We are going to get started with round 2, and the underrated rookies are continuing the pace that they had last round, getting there for the first touch and the first possession. However, they immediately throw that one away to the JJ Twins. Yeah, sure, totally. JJ Twins sends this one down into the zone where it's going to bounce around, recovered by its YOLO man, getting the behind the back clear to the cross side of the arena, where it'll be picked up by J Fighter, getting stacked up with Sphinx. Should be an interesting dribble attempt we see come through, but no, that bounce is going to take that right to the hands of Bay Bubbly, sending this one down for the teammate. But those stacks, Dimmu, you were talking about that earlier. These stacks from underrated rookies have just been so fast to pounce on any kind of opportunity. And here they come again, off of the ding ring, though, very, very close. And now it will be recovered by Rupture on the back line.
Now setting that one up, YOLO sends that one in. Stack after it, takes a bouncer, picked off. YOLO will put it in. I've been listening to a lot of Blink-182 lately. And I just have one question for all the folks who are not watching this game right now. Where are you?
They're so sorry. They couldn't be here.
That's it, I'm done.
You can't be done. We have a whole bunch of other matches tonight.
You can't boo me. That's not how this works. You can't boo me. It's hilarious and you know it. As Rupture will pick that one up, turns it around here for underrated rookies. The music in my ear just turned very obnoxious, by the way. So don't worry, I'm getting mine right now. As Rupture sends it when it hits it for the 3. That'll be a 5-point lead. And Smooth Riding mocking me. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Look, they also heard me. My jokes work, bro. Look at the numbers. What's that? Like a 70% increase after my joke?
That's how that works. The numbers don't lie.
It's so funny. It's Simply Square sends it up. Bay Bubbly will get it in, and that'll be the first goal of the game here. Finally breaking through that sheet of ice and getting that 2 on the board. We'll see if they're able to build some momentum off of that. Hello, Jeep. How you doing? Oh, Luna. What's up? Good to see you. Splice Night. A lot of folks popping in. Everybody who's just everybody who's watching right now and can say hello. Say hello in chat. As J Fighter sends it off of the post. Good pickup here, Rupture. Why positioning matters. That one will bounce up. This song is really bad. Sphinx.
What are you listening to?
I don't know. Some random YouTube playlist. This one gets sent in. I do that. You pick epic cinematic music. Seriously, I'm not even kidding. YOLO on the near side. We'll send this one up and through and into the Anbu Knights zone.
Yep, and what a duck there from J Fighter, getting this one sent up to Rupture, but that is where it stops as they're going to get stunned out. JJ Twins trying to get the clear, but Sphinx on the back line has other ideas as he sends this back up to Rupture just outside the bubble here, crossing over, and Sphinx realizes that one was meant for him as it goes by, but does manage to track it down in the trap here, looking for the teammates. They're going to find it's YOLO Man on the wall, moving around on that Pac-Man, trying to get away from the defense, whipping it cross side of the bubble, I think looking for J Fight, but actually gonna find Rupture instead, narrowly avoiding the defense to send it up to its YOLO Man once again. He gets stunned out. Rupture's there for the recovery. They're doing some work in the bubble here, but Bay Bubbly's doing more work in the bubble there, getting the interception and the clear toward the mid.
And now picked up YOLO, turning it back. Oh, that anchor hits it for a beautiful 3. That is a 6-point lead. And hello to everybody who said hello in the chat. Thank you for joining us on this final day of the final season of Echoes. This was a lot of folks. Cosmic, Glass Dash, Art Echo. Anna said hello, Deep Girls. Scooter Dash _ Love it. What's up? Sir Trees, what's up? 7 days. Hello. Does anyone see what I did there? Just a little poker face for you. That didn't even make sense.
Nope.
It didn't at all.
I was struggling to think of a way to work it in, so I'm glad you took it because I had nothing.
Well, I was waiting for a goalie to make like a dope save and be like, oh, see the poker face. Maybe something like, I don't know. Also, I have a fun fact about the song Poker Face that I can't share on stream.
That's not fair. You can't tell us you have fun facts and not
bad
share.
Words. Ooh, ooh,
Okay.
ooh. Nice setup there. JJ Twin sends it off of the backboard. Look for the shot. Simply square in the right place, right time. Puts it in for the 2. The Phenom, Ninja Tim. I see you, Ninja. Splice Knight. I think I already called you out. Ignore the second call out. I didn't say your name again. Also, what's up, Wiggles? Everybody say hello to Wiggles. In fact, reply to Wiggles. And
Hello,
say
Wiggles.
just so Wiggles gets a whole bunch of pings.
That
Let's
sounds like a
annoy
great idea.
Wiggles with reply hellos, if we could. Thank you. J Fighter. Oh, pocket pick. Pay bubbly. Just a thief. Robber Barrett. Wait, no. This one's sent in. Good stack, though, again, from Underrated Rookies, which is going to keep them running here. Rupture with the pickup now in the Sky Trench. This one, we need to have a... oh, that's a big pickoff there by Simply. Simply Square. Sending that one in. And that is not a name. That is a tagline for their company, which is TT. Totally Tectonics. Bay Bubbly sends this one down. JJ Twins bringing that one in. Oh. Hits it for the 2, and they are within 2 here in a second.
Yeah, Anbu Knights working to shatter the defense like glass there, putting in that 2-pointer that really gets them back in this match. We've got a game on our hands. A 3rd round is not out of sight for the Anbu Knights if they can continue this progress here in the last 3.5 minutes. But you know that the Underrated Rookies are looking to be done in 2 rounds, so here they come with this QB Joust play. It starts with It's YOLO Man working his way to the mid, waiting for J Fighter to get out of the tunnels there before sending it to Rupture. Rupture looking for that cross, but it's not going to work out as intended as it bounces off the Geo instead. YOLO Man able to track it down, though, sending this one down into the bubble. Recovered by Simply Square, though, who looks for the clear, but oh no, hits the Geo. Here comes Underrated, but they're not going to connect on that cut, so this is going to freely bounce back into the hands of Rupture at the cloud.
And Rupture slowing that one down, sends it in, hits Sphinx on the near side. Sphinx says, ooh, big setup there to J Fighter. Good for a pretty 2. And puts the Underrated Rookies up by 4 here. And Splice Knight said, Dimmy called me out twice. That is a lie, and you know it.
That's slander. I can't believe you would say something like that.
You're gonna hear from my lawyer. Once I have one. As Anbu Knights will set up on the offensive joust. And the JJ Twins sitting this one near side, Simply Square all the way in, dumps it, looking for a stack, but no stack to chase it except for the Underrated Rookies. As they'll get this one picked up here in a 3 stack, chasing that one down, although they do get a leech there. Was that Bay Bubbly coming in with them? J Fighter, big pickup, sends it, goes wide. Collected by Rupture. Rupture, good send across as it was challenged there by, who was that, Bay Bubbly. Very aggressive forecheck from Bay Bubbly here. It's a 1-3, I like to call it, or 1-2-1. The Sphinx will get that one in on the stunned out goalie. We know that's cheating. We all know that's cheating.
Don't say that, because the number of people that complain in pubs that goalie stunning is illegal.
They're right. You shouldn't stun the goalies. Kidding, of course.
Hey, you know what? If it works, it works. Sometimes you just gotta guarantee that the points go in, even if it requires arguably a little bit of cheese. And it also...
My ego appreciates the machismo of pretending like I don't care about getting stunned in the goal. As J Fighter sends it for the 2, that made sense. I promise that sentence made sense.
I understood.
My ego
what you
appreciates the machismo of acting like I don't care if I'm stunned in the goal.
Can you tell me what machismo means? I don't think I've ever heard that word.
Like being like a tough guy about it. You know, like, yeah, no, it's part of the game. You know, no, of course, you don't. Why would I care? No, it's part of the game. You can stun me all you want. I'll just shield. I'll fight you back. It's a good fight. GG's, bro. You know what I mean? Like, but really, I'm like, stop stunning me, please. You know what I mean? Like, that's what's what you really think. Yes, yeah.
Thank you, Smooth, for the help on that. Now I get it.
What is going on in chat?
I have no
Why
idea.
is it still highlighting them as Raiders?
Because they're Raiders.
Not really. As a shot, was that a shot? Can we even call that wide? As that one's out of the bubble. Look, they're up by 11. J Fighter on the far side sends it. Ooh, off of the post. This one will be collected by JJ Twins. Pocket picked yellow. As we close out this game here Good stop, though, to end it. That was, I believe, Simply Square got that final stop. So Simply Square wins the game for being the last one to do something notable with the disc. So congrats to Simply Square for winning. Also, Underrated Rookies did something or another.
They did okay, I guess.
They did good. Good game. Very well played. Their stacks were really strong for Underrated Rookies. And it was very well played game. And thank you, everybody. Thank you all the players for that game. Also, everybody for being here.
It's
and,
like riding
get more
a bike.
people here. Get more people here. It's like riding a bike.
Yeah, we've got some awesome matches coming up later this evening. Dimway's not kidding. Get people in here. We are gonna have a fantastic.
What are we doing next?
We are doing Redshift versus Vital. It's going to be a fantastic match high up on the ladder, and then we've got some other special matches coming up after that. So stick around. We'll be right back with that.
VRware. Our passion is for the future.
Hey, chat. Yes.
Easy going right there. Looking at one more to go.
After 3 years and 7 incredible seasons of competitive Echo Arena, the VR Master League is finally going to LAN. And with the LAN comes a new, unique challenge. Introducing the Echo Arena Sunset Cup, a 2-stage finale tournament celebrating everything that Echo's meant to us. A spectacular final send-off to the game we all love. The format is simple. Stage 1 will be an online open qualifying bracket where up to 32 teams will have their skills tested to the maximum to determine if they have what it takes to move on. This stage is open to anyone attending VRML Con, so do not wait. Get your tickets and assemble a team. The top 6 teams from the qualifier move on to Stage 2 and secure their ticket to play live on stage at VRML Con in Denver, Colorado on June 4th. This is the ultimate trial of strength. 6 teams go in, but only one can be crowned the victor. The crowd awaits, so don't miss out. Get your tickets and sign up for the Echo Arena Sunset Qualifier now.
Howdy, howdy. Welcome back. We had a quick break there after that previous match, and now we're ready to get into the next one. I am still Psychaotic as far as I know. I've still got Dimwi in the booth, Wonder T on the cams, and we are getting ready to cast Vital Mafia versus Redshift Esports. These two teams are very high up on the ladder, 3 and 4 respectively, so we are in for a fantastic matchup. Dimwi, I know you've been super busy, doing all of the back-end stuff. I don't know if you've totally followed what's been going on in the ladder, but you should still recognize the names in this arena. So what are you thinking?
This is gonna be a good game. It's gonna be high level.
Yeah.
that's about what I'm thinking. And I'm ready for it. As these teams ready up and get ready for this game, Vital Mafia against Red. See, I was going with the ready, and then I was gonna go Redshift, and I messed it up. So game underway, Psycho. As it's gonna be Redshift with that first possession.
Yes, it is Caesar receiving this one down low on the floor under pressure from Cry, who manages to force the turnover. Excellent steal there, getting it cleared through the cross side tunnel. However, Swagwar is waiting to get that one intercepted all the same, sending it back down to Caesar in that same spot. He returns to sender, and Swagwar has a quick pass up to the Law, driving down from the ceiling with authority, putting in the first 2-pointer of this match.
Did y'all see that? That went through the bar on the top. That was what I'm just kidding. That's what it looked like from the stream angle a little bit. It didn't actually. Of course it didn't. It could have. As a Vital Mafia is going to get started here on their first offensive joust. Vaughn inverted, sending that one up to KGT. Chrome on the far side. Handling this one, Chrome. Historical player. Picks that one back up, sending it back to Vaughn. Chrome, I used to play in pubs way back in 2018, 2019. It's KGT. Sends it. Big save. But KGT stuffs it back in to tie the game against Redshift.
I think it's KJ Timpa. Somebody in the chat correct me if I'm wrong, but I've heard that before, so that's what I'm going to go with, I think.
I see it.
Yeah, I think it's KJ Timpa. Yeah, but hey, excellent response there from Vital. They're going to get themselves tied up at 2 apiece with Redshift early on in this round. So here comes Redshift with their first joust advantage. A gorgeous bounce pass from Swagwar down low, connecting with Pub. Quick pass over to Caesar under the boot, under pressure, looking for that reset, but Chrome's having none of it. Great interception that he will send through the same side tunnel, bouncing all the way through. A headbutt comes through to prevent what could have been a 3-pointer, and it will be recovered by Redshift.
The Law here on the near side, sending that one in. We'll get it through. Swagwar across. Caesar, the showstopper. You want to remember that story? Sends it back to Swagwar. Puts it in for also Swagwar. Rookie finals champion on Ding back in season 2. Fun fact. Season 2, right? It says season 2 or 3? I think it was 2.
I think it was season 2.
Either way. Good goal there. And that'll put Redshift back up 4-2. As Vaughn over here, KG Timpa. Pub, though, big stuff there from Redshift. Pub sending one up into the hand. Swagwar, edge of the bubble. Puts that shield up, doesn't get stunned. Pub sending that one in. Good setup, but that shot or pass, either or, did not connect in either. Pub will send that one back across Swag, as Swag has Caesar out. Caesar looking for that reset. There it is, finally coming to him. And Caesar sent that one right back Swagwar as they pull that defender out. That's what they were looking for. That'll give them the points. And puts them up by 4.
Good work there from Redshift. Swagwar over the head to sink in that 2-pointer and get Redshift up by 4. Excellent performance that we're seeing from them so far. And, still plenty of time, though. Let's see how Vital Mafia can answer back with that added pressure as Redshift extends their lead. It starts with Vaughn as the QB, sending this one down low to KJ Timpa at the trap. He's going to eye up that cross pass and find it to Chrome. Playing cautiously on the floor here, making sure to take time and space before firing up to Cry. Cry now forward to Vaughn, could have a one-on-one opportunity. Incoming defensive stack, forces the shot, and Caesar makes quick work of that one with the save. And with a little help from Swagwar, it's now headed the other way.
I want to careen around in the bubble there, and Pub stunned out here on the near side by Vaughn. Good recovery there for Vital Mafia. Then a bit of a stretch pass there. KG Timpa sending that one in. Cry with the boost. Had the shot for a moment, but not long enough. Defense gets back there. That's Pub making it back to the goal. Forcing Cry to reset there. And Caesar on that forecheck on that back line. Vaughn will reset this one back in. So nobody in that area. That's just a dump in. That's unfortunate. It will be a turnover. The Law picking that one up, sending it up Caesar. Caesar with that clear up for that stack. Stack will look to chase that one down. They do. Pub. Ooh, on the move, on the fade. Off of the post as Vaughn will get that one picked up and sent back around.
So close, but they're not done yet. Oh, or maybe just kidding, as KJ Timpa gets a great interception. Looks to send it on through the mid, but it takes some bounces along the way, halting its progress. Chrome, though, still trying to track this one down, is not able to keep it away from Redshift. The Law with another pickup here on the back line, receiving from Swagwar. Can't get it through Vaughn. Had the hands up and was ready for that one. Sending it up to KJ Timpa, who puts that one off the ding ring with that 3-point attempt. How unfortunate. These players are fighting for it, but it looks like Redshift is going to be able to keep the possession and send it back down into the vital zone.
This one loose on the far side will be a turnover. Swagwar picking that one up. Or not a turnover, a recovery. As the Law will hold it on the far side, allowing his team to get back into, or get into the offensive zone. And a deep reset there to Caesar as they will set up in the offensive zone. Now for this attack. Caesar across the pub back to Caesar. Caesar moving on up here. Edge of the bubble, doesn't really have a lane. A lot of red bodies in front. Will instead soft reset to Pub there on the far side. Pub back to Swagwar. One behind the goal. They have a pest in. Now Pub cutting in. Caesar here on the near side. And Swagwar will instead pull that one out. Forgetting my words. As Pub moving on in. Behind the goal, Caesar hits that one for the 2. I was saying he was audibling. He was opting to pull the defense out of the bubble instead of just pressing that attack. Didn't like what he was seeing. And it does work out. We've seen that a few times here from Redshift. They will pull a defender out and then re-aggress on that attack and get a goal out of it. And they did just there.
Yeah, good stuff there. It's that tried and true method of making sure that you have the numbers advantage before you push into the bubble, and it works for them there as well as they go up 8-2. But now, here comes Vital Mafia looking to answer back. That's Cry in the mid, sending it back now to Vaughn. Vaughn sending it on forward, missing Cry, and it's Caesar on the back line getting the recovery instead. He'll send this one up to the Law, who gets a gorgeous ender before sending it over to Swagwar at the ceiling. Incoming pressure, gets through one, driving off the shield, but off of the ding ring and into the hands of Cry for Vital Mafia. He's going to send this one up to Chrome, who helps it along. It's headed down into the zone of Redshift. No way.
Shot?
In?
That was close. I don't know if it was, may have been low, but was very close to Caesar. Uh-oh, maybe a little too much dancing there. Chrome picks it up. Open goal opportunity. Not for long. Instead holds on to it here on the near side. Defense gets back into the bubbles. Chrome will send the one all the way back to Vaughn on a reset. Patient play here from Vital Mafia. As KJ Timpa sends that one in. Caesar, big stop. Someone gets sent on the bubble once again here. Will be picked up by Pub. KJ Timpa on his tail, though, sends that one in. Oh, what a bounce. Swagwar hits it for the 2. That's an 8-point lead. Wow.
Task failed successfully. Like, sometimes it just works out, man. I mean, that bounce was perfect into the hands of Swagwar, and he took full advantage of the opportunity it gave him, sinking it in for the 2 to get Redshift up by 8. We've got 2.5 minutes remaining. I mean, you know, we have seen Vital come back from greater leads in less time. However, they seem to be struggling right now against the defensive wall that Redshift's been putting up. And as I say that, another interception from the Law, but Cry keeps fighting. Excuse me, now I'm forgetting my words, and gets this one sent back to KJ Timpa. Now over to Vaughn. It looks like Vital Mafia is going to work their way forward with this one.
And Vaughn on the far side brings it up. KJ Timpa slams it for the 2. They get it 2. They desperately need here some points on the board to keep them in the game. 6-point deficit for Vital Mafia, the word I haven't used in a while. As it will be Redshift on their, let's see, only what, third joust, third offensive joust of the game now. As the Law will handle that one, sends it up. That stack though, loose. Vaughn with a big recovery here. Vaughn sending that one up. Big opportunity. Oh, what a stop. Who was that in goal? I didn't actually see who got the save there. The Law. The Law got that stop, but it will be still Vital Mafia with possession. Sent in there, sent back out. I don't know if that was an accidental clear or reset. That was a reset. That was masterful as Vaughn, though, pocket picked, held on for too long there. That's why you cannot hold the disc for that long, although, you know, this one sent in here will be a good defensive recovery. KJ Timpa picks someone up. Just a minute to go here as the Law gets that one recovered for Redshift.
Yep, they're working into the zone. More points here would basically decide the game, but they're going to get denied by Vaughn, jumping out with a beautiful stun and clear all the way down into the zone. Chrome in the area first, but he was leeched, so he'll allow KJ to take it instead and puts it in for the 2, which points are great, but because that was a 2-pointer, is there still time for them to come back?
Oh, man, I haven't done mathematical time in forever. 37. Maybe?
I don't know. Yep,
Yes.
there is no time.
14 seconds as the law will send this one through, gets it all the way down. That will be recovered by Vaughn. Oh no, that clear goes right in the hands of Swagwar. Swagwar looking at it, open goal. That's why they call him Swagwar. Actually, that's not why. That's why they call him great, though. That's a 7-point lead. There's only going to be 2 seconds on the clock when they come out of the 2-tier. So that one should be round 1 to Redshift.
Yeah, this is going to be Redshift taking round 1, just a matter of by how much. Will there be another score with the last 2 seconds? No, that headbutt seals the deal. It's Redshift taking this first round. Though, to note, it really felt like the momentum kind of shifted a lot in the latter half of that round. At about the 5-minute mark, if memory serves me correctly, Redshift was up 10-2. And then the second half of that round, you know, if you just isolate that, much closer, the scores are gone there. What was it? 3? Yeah, so 3-4 at that point. So Vital Mafia has been clawing their way back, creating more opportunities. They're just struggling still with that Redshift defense. But if they continue making that progress that we saw in the second half of that round, we may be seeing a round 3 on our hands.
Quite possibly. And also, I totally forgot. I heard you reference it, but I referenced that clock. I forgot that had been added. So we do have the mathematical clock because chat saying it's a math time overlay is great. And yeah, I gotta look and check it out again at the end of the next when we get there, because yeah, we don't have to do that math anymore. Somebody said in the caster chat, I think it was Offbeat, tell me you haven't casted in a while without telling me. And here's another one for you. Yeah, so hello everybody.
Hello. We've got a read my message redemption from Glass saying, go Team Frug. Y'all, I am a Frug fan and I'm not afraid to say it. I am so excited to see Frug compete in the Challenger Cup in 2 weeks. It's going to be a great time, and fingers crossed in finals as well.
And we're going to get started here, round 2. Underway, headbutt there from Vital Mafia. This one into the Redshift bubble. Good shield there on the far side. I didn't catch who that was. KJ Timpa, I do believe. Cry looking to get that one recovered. A little activity there. KJ Timpa will get it instead here for Vital Mafia, as Chrome will bring this one back. Bit of a reset there. The defense for Redshift getting back into the bubble. Cry on the far side. Oh, pocket pick. Pub though stunned out. Cry gets it back. Has an option here on the near side. Vaughn has an option below. Goes below. Although maybe a little bit too low. Cry stunned out on the far side as the law no will be Pub. Gets that one picked off and sent away.
Yep, all the way down into the zone of Vital Mafia off the back wall. However, recovered by KJ Timpa first. He'll get this one cleared on through the tunnel, connecting with Vaughn for just a moment, but Pub getting the stun, getting the steal, and now getting the relief pass over to Swagwar. He fires this one all the way through. There's no way. There's no way. From 37 meters out, threading the needle on that submarine shot. It's going to be good for the first 3 points of this round.
Yeah, beautiful shot there, and that's a good 3 Redshift. Made sense as we get a timeout here. Looks like we have a dropout. Somebody was stuck at mid on my mini map and then dropped. So we do have a timeout. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the game. Your webcam. Your face is a webcam.
Listen, Dimway, I know you haven't been in the booth in a while, but we can't just go around calling our production people webcams.
Whatever, I do what I want.
We saw a quick drop there from Pub, but it looks like he is now back in the arena. So fingers crossed we'll be getting back into this round. But since they took the timeout, it also wouldn't surprise me if they're just going to take advantage of having a timeout to take a quick breather here. We will see.
Kang took round 1.
So, okay. right now, Kang is above Sane Wolf, who has a Master Star, below Redshift, who we're seeing right here on this stream, also has a Master Star. I think if the MMR gods are with us, knock on wood, I don't know for sure, if they win this match, it should seal the deal, and Kang could finish with a Master Star, which would just make this little Kang fangirl really, really happy.
If I had my laptop here, I would show you. I still have. I put my Kang sticker on my laptop, and I'm always on my laptop, so I'm always seeing my Kang sticker. So go Kang. As we're back in here, round 2, back underway. Just a minute 20 off of the clock, as Vaughn will send it here near side. KJ Tempo back to Vaughn. Good give and go there. Fantastic execution. His Cry will juke around on the ceiling, moving into the offensive zone, allowing the defense plenty of time to get back on defense. And then we'll reset it here. So they get no advantage out of that give and go. And as Vaughn will send them with, I mean, it got him through mid, but, you know, could have gotten more out of that. It's Chrome on the far side. Right on the near side. Of course, easy for me to say. Vaughn, edge of the bubble. Once that one in. Ooh, big setup there. Does not connect. Chrome not able to get the grab. This one loose amid the log. Going to pick that one up. Picks it up, and we'll get the clear. Oh, big pickoff.
Ooh. Yeah, he thinks he's got the clear, but Cry's got other ideas, getting a great interception in the mid to keep this possession alive for Vital Mafia. It's now KJ Timpa receiving the reset on the back line here, eyeing up those options as he gets to the bow tie and continues to press forward. One lateral pass, 2 teammates in the bubble, drawing out pressure from Swagwar before sending it to Cry. Cry finding Chrome on the way in. What a gorgeous cut play right there. Great coordination, and it's going to get them on the board with that 2-pointer.
That's what they were looking for. I feel like specifically what were they looking for when you say that? It's a very general statement. You say a goal, obviously. you say it generally and you sound more intelligent. You say that's what they were looking for. But it's really, yeah, of course they were looking for a goal. The law, no, I mean, that was a good setup because Chrome had been looking for those cuts. And they connected on that cut to Chrome, Cry to Chrome. So that is what they had been looking for. Here's the law. We'll get this one picked up on the near side. And sending it up far side. They have one out deep. So Caesar playing way down, pulling that goalie all the way back to the bubble. Oh. His team is only at mid as Chrome will get this one picked off. And Vital Mafia will regain possession, but only for a moment. Swag Warp. Oh, no. KJ Tempo with it back. A little back and forth at the moment. Cry. Good possession. Cry gets a clear. Good stack. They're chasing it down. Goal is open. Picked up. Vaughn. Defense gets back in a 2v4 of the entire defense was back there. That'll be another turnover as Redshift clears that away.
Yeah, that was a very fast mobilization from Redshift. They had 1 stack home, 1 stack on the disc. There was no way Vital was going to be able to come away with that possession. But they did earn it back in the mid, so it looks like they are going to try to set up here. Vaughn doing some fakes, trying to get somebody to jump before settling on that pass to Cry, down low cross. Now KJ on the ceiling, looking to drive, looking for Vaughn on the way in, but that cut play will not work as smoothly as the last. Instead, the Redshift defense are going to break this one apart. Vaughn sneaking through. No, just kidding. The Law sneaking through. I have no idea where he came from with that leech, but he's there first and turning that opportunity into a 3 for Redshift.
11, 10, 9,
That's a 4-point lead. So you're like, is he gone? No, I wasn't sure what to say. It was
Like riding a bike.
Yeah, almost. No, there's a pebble in the road.
That's okay.
Who has this? My indicator is busted. The Law had it up the pub. And Swagwar stunned out. So will be a turner there. KJ Tempa looking to get him in a Cry. Unfortunately, misses that pass. The Law will recover it for Redshift. Redshift maintaining his possession, but it gets done out there by Chrome. Is able to track this one down, but ooh, I don't know. Pub is able to get it right back. I don't know if maybe there was no call out there for Chrome, but there was no reaction to Pub being right behind him. So I'm thinking no communication on that, which allows Redshift to continue to maintain this possession. The Swagwar jukes a little bit back to Caesar. Caesar back in there. Swag on the far side. As they have, again, one in the bubble. They have a very aggressive front player. Right now it's the Law, but I've also seen Caesar playing it as well. As Pub gets this one on defense once again. Good recoveries here by Redshift on these defensive recoveries. I'm being redundant now. As I overtalk. Swagwar back to the Law. Go ahead, Psycho.
No worries, Law firing this one forward, connecting with Swagwar on the floor here. I mean, Redshift only has a 4-point lead, but they know that as long as they have the lead, they continue to play slow. But as I say that, I have Caster's Cursed. It's headed the other way. However, Redshift, again, quick to mobilize, gets a stack home to get the recovery, sends it up to Caesar here, feeds it through for that relief pass to the waiting stack, fires to the Law with an open goal, but unfortunately, the pass will not connect. Instead, it's KJ Timpa for Vital getting the pickup over to Chrome, and Chrome sending it through, but I'm noticing a trend here. Vital keeps sending it through without a stack ready, and Redshift is just so quick to stack that they're never really going to beat that disc through the mid. You know, they're not going to beat Redshift there, and it's going to continue to turn into turnovers and opportunities just like this one. Redshift capitalizing with another 2 points.
There you go, 6-point lead now to Redshift with just over 3.5 to go here in the second. And if Vital Mafia is not able to get some more points on the board, there could be 3.5 minutes to go in the game. As Vital Mafia now on once again on this offensive joust. Vaughn handling that one as they go for just that standard split. And back across here at KJ Timpa. Then a good aggressive move in by that backliner. Although it will result in a fumble, but they get it back. Chrome on the far side. They have an opportunity here at the edge of the bubble. Cry above, setting up Chrome. See again, they're looking at that cut to Chrome. But Redshift is reading those cut-ins quite competently. As a send out, though, does not make it out. Chrome is in the area. We'll get it picked off. Cry up on the ceiling. That's Cry and both Vaughn and Cry. It's KJ Tempo looking for an opportunity. Hitting, who's that? Vaughn. Vaughn now Cry behind the goal. Vaughn takes the shot. Caesar big stop there, sends it away.
Yeah, sends it away, but not out just yet. Requires a little help from Swag War, who sends this one all the way down into the Vital zone, off of the back wall. Law in the area, but KJ Timpa is sure to break that one apart, letting it bounce back to Vaughn. But Caesar in his face gets the stun and the steal and takes the shot. However, Chrome is home for the pickup instead. Back to Vaughn. Vaughn firing a long three. That would have been huge for them, but not quite going to make it in just yet. Now KJ, his turn to try, and this time they will not be denied. He's going to put that one in for the 2-pointer. We've got a 2-goal game on our hands.
Caesar had the hand in the area, but was not able to make the stop. And so that's Vital Mafia bringing it back within 4 here with 2 minutes to go in this second round. Trying to push it back here. Redshift need to run down 2 minutes. At least as the Law send this one up. Swagware here on the near side. Stunned out, and that's a good turnover there. Cry. Big interception. Turning this one around now for Vital Mafia. Cry sending this one up. Good bounce in. Does make it all the way to the bubble, but there's the Law. Check that one off. Turn it back around here for Redshift as they burn more clock. Looking for a cloud shot. Who was that? Swagwar. Looking for that cloud shot. Does not connect on it. Pub wanted to set up a teammate there. Pub loses it. Stunned out. Try to get it back to Law. Good recovery. They lose the handle again, though. Another recovery there. That time, Pub giving it away to Vaughn as Vaughn will clear that one out. Minute 20 on the close. Oh, my goodness. On its way in. Big shot. Vaughn hits it for the 3. They're back within 1 with a minute to go.
That being a 3-pointer is so huge because with a minute remaining, it basically guarantees we will not be seeing an overtime. This 1-point difference is likely to lurk for the remaining minute in this round, and if Vital can get some more points on the board unanswered, they will force a round 3 here, but you know that the Law and the rest of Redshift are not looking to let that happen. They send this one on through the mid, connecting with Swagwar at the wall, now down low, finding Caesar. Caesar looking to drive here on the goalie, sinks in the 2. It's going to get Redshift up 10-7. Vital has got to find a 3-pointer in the remaining 30 seconds if they want a round 3.
This is a situation for Vital Mafia. This is pressure. This is pressure. This is Echo Arena. Anyways, Vital Mafia coming out here. Joust advantage, 28 seconds as they touch it. Vaughn on the ceiling. Standard split once again. They slow down right at mid. Pass here near side. KJ Tempa. Maybe a give and go once again. Now that stack overshoots. Nice disc movement here. That pass is off the mark. The Law picks it off, sends it through. 14 seconds, sending that one in. Up to the ceiling. Big pick off Pub. Long shot will be wide. Out of the bubble, though, Redshift just need to burn another 6 seconds here. It's just a slap up. Getting it across Swagwar. Swag wants one more opportunity. Sends in the shot. Off of the post. One more there to close it out. Caesar not connecting. 10-7. Redshift will take the victory in 2 over Vital Mafia.
Excellent work by both of these teams. Vital fighting so hard to send it to a round 3, but in the end, Redshift wanted to go home in just 20 minutes, and so that is what they did. Congratulations.
I gotta run.
You do got to run because guess what,
I'll
guys?
see you guys.
We've got Yin Yang's Flame versus Brochacho's coming up next. That is SirDimwi's team. We're going to have a booth change and we're going to see Dimwi's VRML game tonight, guys. I'm so stoked. Stick around. We'll be right back with that.
VRware. Our passion is for the future.
Welcome back, everybody. We just saw that electric matchup between Vital Mafia and Redshift Esports. That went to Redshift in 2, and honestly, we've got a match near and dear to our hearts. We're about to see Brochachos versus Yin Yang's Flame. We have got SirDimwi in the arena. He has jumped from the casting booth to the headset. It is sure to be a good time, and since he is out of the booth, we have brought in Offbeat. Hello, how are you doing?
I am doing great. Good to be here and all set to heckle Dimwi to no end for the next 30 minutes.
I would expect nothing less from you, and I'm so excited to get into this one because, you know, it's hard not to address the elephant in the room. This is the last night of the last season. This is, SirDimwi's last match. He is a league veteran. He has done so much both in and out of the arena for this league. So it is so good to be able to cast this moment right here as he plays with his team, Brochachos. And I almost feel bad because you know what? We love Yin Yang's Flame as well. It's just there's so much emotion in this arena right now. So I apologize in advance.
Yeah, it's wild. It's been a crazy day, crazy weekend. Coming to a head here with this one, well, and other ones. It's coming to a head here because I'm here, and I'm to a head for me at least. This has been kind of the big finale here. Aside from the other like 3 big finales coming up over the next couple weeks, and then of course VRML Con. But it's the first finale. It's the first of the last finales, which in a way is the most important finale, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it is the first of many finales because we've got this going on now, the last night of the season. Next weekend, we've got the Sunset Qualifier. The weekend after that is the Challenger Cup. The weekend after that is finals. And then finally, we will be in Denver June 2nd and June 3rd for VRML Con. We will see, I'm sorry, June 3rd and June 4th. I'll be there June 2nd if you want to show up early, but the event is not till June 4th. We're going to be in Denver.
All the cool people there. All the cool people get there June 1st.
That's, you know what, that's facts. That's facts. I'm getting there way early just to hang out with people because I'm gonna force myself to touch grass, interact with my friends, and we're gonna see some awesome Echo and some awesome other games as well. We've got the Blast On finals that are gonna be played live there. Ultimex finals is gonna be played live there. It's gonna be a fantastic time. I highly recommend going if you can.
Yeah, 100%. LAN events are really wild. I went to my first one thinking, oh good, I can go there to play in real life events, and I left there having just had the time of my life socially, meeting people, getting to know the community, people I knew, people I didn't know. Fantastic experience, once in a lifetime. Literally, if you haven't been, it is once in a lifetime now. Anyways, we're in the arena, we're ready to go. Teams are in the tunnels, teams are out, and we are underway. Brochacho's getting the head on that disc, but oh my goodness, the recoil off of that back wall.
That headbutt was so powerful, it's headed the other way. However, Rojogan is still able to get the pickup regardless, but what an interception there from Dragon. Picks this one up and sends it in for the 3. Oh my goodness, a bullet there that threads the needle in the defense, finding the first set of points on the board for Yin Yang's Flame.
Yep, a quick opening here, scooping up that long rebound and putting that in for a 3, and there were a couple defenders in the area, but none that were directly in the path of that disc, and so, well-placed disc. Other spots in that goal might have been saved, but not that one, and yeah, like you were saying, 3-point lead here for Flame, but Brochacho's looking to answer. They're moving this disc quickly off the rollout. That's gonna be Broman with the disc, with some space. Just gonna size this up. Look to see if there's any possible passes there. Won't find anything, and we'll reset back to SirDimwi on the back end as back and forth they go, looking for an opening.
Yep, they are looking, and Broman back to Dimwi. Dimwi taking the shot, stealing that from the hands of the goalie to make sure that goes in for the 2-pointer. Excellent persistence there from Brochachos. They certainly earned that 2-pointer on the board, and it's going to get them back within just 1 point early on here in this round 1. So now we're going to see the first Joust advantage from Yin Yang's Flame of the evening. Let's see how they do it. It starts with the QB pass from Sniper, working his way to the mid before sending it over to Cheesecake. Cheesecake now feeding this one through, finding Dragon. Dragon looking for the quick reset. Oh no, but it's actually a self-pass. Totally calculated. Just ask them. They'll tell you. But now Sniper, coming off the boot, looking for the bold shot there. However, it is going to go off of the ding ring, out of the bubble, and into the hands of Rojogan, who's looking for the clear for Brochachos.
Yeah, still a goal either way. A couple things. Simple Musician Dash, thank you so much for the hydrate. And Ranka, I don't know how to tell you this. It looks like as you blinked, you raided Channel 1 from Channel 2. So welcome to the big combined party. We got everyone together here on the main channel. As coming back here, looking to attack as Yin Yang is flying. They're not going to be able to do that when they got it into the zone. But the stacks from Brochachos coming back a little too quick. Speaking of quick, Cheesecake with the steal, with the shot, not quite going to connect, and a good steal by Notice Drop. That was a potentially very, very dangerous scoring opportunity for Yin Yang's Flang. And They were able to hold him out for the time being, but not for forever, because Dragon Cozy with a lot of space gets the cut pass, and Cheesecake gonna tuck that one in. Another score for Yin Yang's Flame, and they've got themselves a 3-point lead.
Yep, they've got themselves the 3-point lead, which is not comfortable, not with this much time left on the clock. And now here comes Brochachos looking to return fire off of this QP joust. Starts with the man himself, SirDimwi, sending this one over to Ro Jogan in the tunnel. Ro under pressure, looking to send this one deep, is not quite able to connect with Broman. Instead, it's Sniper King with the pickup, sending it to its Shaggy Bro. But oh no, that pass not going where it's intended, but it does still work as Dragon gets the pickup. But Ro Jogan's going to get the interception in the mid. That is going nowhere. He looks to send it into the bubble. However, Dragon, another interception, and this time it is going to make its way all the way down into the zone of Brochachos.
Do we have official confirmation that it's Sniper King and not Sniperking? Because, you know, everyone loves some good sni in the mornings with the cream and sugar. Cheesecake here with the disc, sending it up to the nest, moving in. That's Dragon Cozy. Dragon Cozy gonna tuck that one in. 2 points, back-to-back scores for Yin Yang's Flame, and a 5-point lead here as they're starting to look a little more comfortable here, building up that lead. Now 5 points over Brochachos.
Actually, now that you say it, I think you might be right. It may be Sneeperking. I'm not. Yeah, I think that's gotta be it, right? You know, regardless though, Sneeperking's team is gonna go up by a whole 5 points with 5 minutes left here in round 1. How dare you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my goodness. But here come the Brochachos, down by 5 points and looking to make that a little bit less. Oh no, denied by the defense. That's Cheesecake stealing that one away and sending it to the tunnel, not quite through, and Dimwi's gonna be there to get the recovery for the Brochachos.
Yeah, Dimwi with some time gonna try and bait out, you know, the defense, see if he can't get a good pass there, and gets off the pass, but unfortunately the coverage a little bit too tight, and that will get locked down pretty quickly. Dragon Cozy with the clear, but a couple stuns coming in, kind of preventing those stacks from getting together, and Notice Drop is able to get back and pick this one up and get a good clear, kind of all the way across the arena horizontally, and well, I guess they're both horizontally. You can't really say vertically. As coming in here with the shield up, not enough. There was an open goal, but not able to connect. Brochachos really needing those points here as we're at the midway point here. And oh, Dragon Cozy with that arm, reaching that up, taking away the passing lane, and getting this one back the other way into a dangerous area for Brochachos.
Yeah, dangerous area here as it's recovered by Dragon, looking to push a one-on-one opportunity. Dimwi jumps and gets the stun. However, the second player comes in from the side of Yin Yang's Flame, and they will get the pick up of the shot and the goal, putting them up 9-2.
Yeah, quite a run here for the Flame, as they've got themselves a 7-point lead here in Brochachos. You know, had a decent opener here, especially with that immensely powerful, thick-headed headbutt off the opening rollout, but so far haven't been able to do too much beyond that one. They're moving into the zone here, and they've done a decent job of this getting into the zone. It's just been the finishing here coming in. There's the one-on-one. Good, keeping it nice and simple. Ro Jogan with the goal and cutting that lead to 5 points. Brochachos on the board for the first time in probably about 5 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to start somewhere. It's got to start somewhere. And with that 2-pointer, it's going to get them back within 5 points. Very doable with 3.5 minutes remaining. They've just got to move. They've just got to find some unanswered points on the board, but we know that they can. Here comes Yin Yang's Flame, though. Once again, that is Shaggy sending it to Dragon. Quick reset back to Sneeperking. I'm sorry, I can't keep that up. That's mean. Sniper King, you know, sniping that one through the defense, getting it all the way down into the zone of Brochachos, where it will be recovered by Notice Drop on the ceiling. However, they're not going to find the clear as Dragon gets another interception on the back line. Fighting there with Notice Drop, loses the disc, but not the possession, as Shaggy Bro is able to get the pickup and send it over to Cheesecake. Cheesecake now crossing once again, finding Dragon looking to drive, but Ro Jogan's got other ideas. A great steal there, and the clear is not going to make its way through just yet. Shaggy on it, now Ro Jogan, now Sniper King, now Notice Drop, and then finally it will be cleared.
Yeah, Notice Drop just barely getting that one out of the hand as in came the stuns, and they've got the disc here. That's Ro Jogan moving in, gets past one, gets past another, and will tuck that one into the bottom of the goal. Back-to-back scores for Brochachos, and they have taken what looked like it might have been spiraling out of control. But they've built themselves back in here. A couple back-to-back scores, some consistent play. making, you know, the safe move to get the goals, not trying to get too fancy. And they've got themselves back into this one. We've still got a quarter of this opening round left. And Brochacho's coming in fiery hot. Not quite able to get the disc there, but applying some real pressure as Flame gets past that. And now with a little bit of space to work is Dragon Cozy. Oh, and a goal. Why not? Dragon Cozy with some fire on that one. Gonna tuck that one into the goal, past the outstretched arms of the goalie, and reestablish that 5-point lead.
Yeah, and that 5-point lead is huge. With 2 minutes remaining here, you know, Brochacho's really just doesn't have time to continue going back and forth trading goals. They have to find some unanswered points on the board, and eventually they're also going to have to answer for that 3-pointer. It's not just a 4-point lead. They're going to have to get either 3 goals or a 3, and on a defense right now, like we're seeing from Yin Yang's Flame, that is no easy task. Broman denied by Dragon, that backstack just waiting to get the pickup. They're going to feed this one on through the mid, bouncing around, covered by Cheesecake, sending this one all the way in. Oh, off of the backboard and so close, but it will not be in. Instead, it's Rojogan with the pickup. A bounce pass up to SirDimwi himself, under pressure, looking for a lane here, trying to find that relief pass, and will find it in the form of Notice Drop. A double stun comes through between him and it's Shaggy Bro, which means Rojogan has to pick this one up and get it cleared on through. Dimwi in the area, picking this one up. No, just kidding. It's Broman getting the pickup on the wall here under pressure and loses it to Dragon, who gets this one cleared through the tunnel.
Yeah, Brochachos need something quick here. Just over a minute on the clock and down by 2 scores, one of which is going to need to be 3. So one more point could put away here. There's an open target. That's Dragon Cozy. Needs to adjust to get to that disc. Has it. Takes the shot quickly. Broman shuts that one down. And no, looked for that clear. Needed that clear. But Sniper King there reading it. Gets it back. A shot coming in. Dragon Cozy not able to connect. They need something now here. 42 seconds as they get it cleared down that right tunnel. Can the stacks get together?
Oh, they may be getting together, but it's Shaggy Bro is already on the back line for the quick pickup. He sends this one to the teammate who helps it along, bouncing around in the bubble, up high into the hands of Rojogan. He's just kind of forced to whip this one forward, but manages to find Dimwi. Dimwi now up to Broman. I think they are out of mathematical time here, but just points as momentum would be huge to take with them into round 2. Dragon, one more pickup, sends it to the waiting stack. It's going to be down into the Brochachos bubble for what could be the last volley if they can make something of it here. It is actually Rojogan home first, though he gets his pocket picked by Cheesecake, sinking it in for the last 2 points of this round. Yin Yang's Flame is going to take round 1.
At 13-6 is your final. A spread that was, you know, it's fair. Like we saw Yin Yang's Flame, they were playing kind of the more consistent game here in this round. But we've seen some definitely good signs of life, signs of improvement from Brochachos as this game has gone on, right? They were struggling for a while, got those opening 2 points, but we didn't really see much from them. You know, they were able to get into the zone, but they weren't able to convert that zone time into points. And it looked like they were starting to fall back into that a little bit there. So, you know, it's a matter of getting the easy plays, getting the consistency, and not trying to, you know, take those 1v3s. You know, you've got a good opportunity to take it, but don't try and force it. And I feel like right now they're trying to force it a little too often.
Hey, Jeep, if you're in here and listening, if you want to hop in to do sideline, please do. I goofed, and you should totally be in here right now doing sideline if you want it. Please and thank you. Feel free to. But yeah, I mean, excellent work so far from both of these teams. I am so impressed by both of these teams' performances. Like, I unfortunately have been so busy this season that I feel like I haven't paid attention to the whole ladder, but what a performance by both Yin Yang's Flame and Brochachos. And though Yin Yang's Flame took that round 1, we all know that Dimwi's just shaking off the rust. We all know what's coming in round 2. I want to see a round 3 between these two teams so badly. It would be fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely, and we definitely see the potential there, right? They've been about even in terms of per possession time. We see that it's an even 50%. Just a matter of scoring on those opportunities. Jeep, welcome to the call. How you doing?
I'm good. I just wanted to pop in and say, just reiterate what you guys are already saying. These guys are amazing. Both of these teams are so much fun and such lovely people. And there's another goal, and I want you to get right back to it. But some great people in the arena right now and just doing all sorts of amazing things. And of course, Jucifer coming in as their team captain over on the Brochachos side. Amazing human being and such a pillar in the community of Echo. So that's just my 2 cents. And I just wanted to pop in and say hello.
You are welcome to stay for this round if you would like before you get to your 10 p.m. game. I did not realize you had a cast, and you also conspired to make this happen. So please, I will sit. Take it away, girl. if you'd like.
I would, but I don't even have the Spark link open. You guys go. I'm just gonna sit here and hang out and watch. Go.
That sounds good. Let's do it. All right, here we go. We are into round 2, and Yin Yang's Flame is already killing it. They are up by 5 points and looking to make it more, as it looks like Dragon is walking this one forward, has an opportunity, finds the cut pass to Cheesecake. What a play there from Yin Yang's Flame, and it's gonna get them up by 7.
Yeah, a couple times in a row now, Yin Yang's Flame just cashing in on those turnovers from Brochachos and have been rewarded with some nice little odd man rushes here. In this case, the 2-on-1, and the other in the last one, the 2-on-0. And right now, those turnovers definitely killing Brochachos. Right now, they move in, they get it past that first line defense. Jogan gonna make a good move to get to some open space. Now they've got it into the zone. Got an open target across on the shoulder. That's gonna get shut down though as the defense moves in. Good move to get open is nose drop with an option. But not able to connect. This one's bounced a little further back than they want, but Dimwi's there to collect it and gonna slow this one up and see if they can't set up and find a nice little cut lane.
Yeah, looking for those lanes here, and here comes Broman. You could hear the orchestral music in the background, the drama building on that volley as they worked for those 2 points, and they certainly earned them as they get themselves on the board here in round 2 and cut the lead down to just 5.
Loved seeing the patience there. SirDimwi, the absolute stalwart, steadfast pillar of consistency. Sniper King gonna take this one and move it up. Dragon Cozy has some space on the mid. They've got an odd man rush here. That's a 3-on-2 if the defense can't get back. This Cheesecake with some space, got an open pass across. Oh, the goalie coming out, and that is gonna be, I believe, Broman making the save. And holding this tight, but can't keep it out forever. Dragon Cozy getting that one in. Helped out by some goalie stuns that definitely opened up that shot lane. And 7-point lead restored.
Yep, 7-point lead restored indeed, and with 7 minutes remaining here, there's still plenty of time for Brochachos to claw their way back and send it to a round 3, but just like last round, they have got to find a way to get some unanswered points on the board, and that's not how you do it. That front stack is able to disrupt the QB play, but not capitalize just yet, bouncing off of the ding ring and into the hands of Rojogan on the cross side of the arena. He's looking for the clear, but will not find it there as it bounces into the hands of that front stack instead. A quick reset back to Sniper King. Looks good. He'll redistribute it over to its Shaggy Bro on the wall. Under pressure from Notice Drop. Sends it to Dragon. Dragon to Sniper King. Sniper King looking to get away from this pressure here. Backing it out before going forward to Dragon and then to Shaggy. I'm so impressed by the passing plays we are seeing right now. They've got the 7-point lead and they know how to use it. They are not pushing until they are good and ready. But here, Dragon sees an opportunity, but he will not make it happen. SirDimwi gets a save and keeps it out of the goal. Still bouncing around, and there we go. Sniper King slapping that one in for the 2. It's going to put Yin Yang's Flame up by 9.
Yeah, Flame have been doing an incredible job of moving that disc around, and I think most importantly, getting open when they don't have the disc, right? They've been moving that incredibly quickly. The defense has forced them to. Brochachos has been doing a good job of closing in on that disc, but there has always been an open and obvious next target for these passes, and that is because of how well the members of Yin Yang's Flame have been getting open, finding those good spaces to be in, and, and giving those options and communicating, letting them know that's there. Here they come now with the stack, looking to send this across, maybe looking for a 3. Won't get all the way there. Notice Drop is going to pick this one up and dump it out as the loose disc here, not quite able to pick it up. And that's going to get back in the hands of Sniper King. Sniper King moving back, seeing if they can extend this lead a little further. Good move by Cheesecake. Cheesecake in the zone. Cheesecake with the goal. And 13-2 here, only 5 minutes in. Knocking on the door of that Mercy.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm Brochachos here, this is where you really consider taking that timeout. They have got to find a way to get themselves recentered and get, channel their inner swagweed to make sure that they are approaching the latter half of this round correctly if they want to see a round 3. And here they come. It's going to be Dimwi sending it over to Rojogan, looking for the ducks, looking for the pass, finds it in the form of SirDimwi, but SirDimwi pocket picked by Dragon. Did not see him hiding behind the nest there, and Dragon is going to send this one all the way through the tunnel, bouncing back into the hands of Broman, taking this one low on the floor before working his way back towards mid.
Yeah, Broman had some space there. Oh no, they tried to do a little give and go, and that is going to get picked off by Cheesecake. Cheesecake gets in the zone, and here comes all of Brochacho's back. Third one is the charm, as they are able to collect this one and get a good clear off the opposite corner. Here comes the stack back the other way. That's picked up by Notice Drop. Notice Drop, this would be huge. Not able to get the first one. Second attempt, it's still a 3-on-1. Here comes the defense, though, and they just ran out of time. The stack coming back. Dragon Cozy grabs the disc, and Yin Yang's Flame, what a hustle back to keep that one out of their net.
Yeah, great hustle there from that stack to get on home, preventing a scoring opportunity. It is going to be picked up by Dragon, and what a behind-the-back fling in for the 2. Excellent work there from the side of Yin Yang's Flame. They're going to go up 15-2. The clock is definitely ticking here for Brochachos to get something going.
Yeah, absolutely. Talk 3, thank you so much for the hydrate. Much appreciated as we are calling this one, calling them all as... Yeah, it's been a bit of a momentum swing here, and so far Brochachos hasn't really found a way to kind of shut down that momentum. Timeouts sometimes do it, but at this point, it might be a little late for that. It's Shaggy Bro with it underneath the goal, with some space, has a pass option if they want. Nah. Able to get close enough, able to take that shot and extend that lead to 15 with just over 3 minutes left on that little old game clock.
Yep, 3 minutes remaining, 15-point lead. That's a minimum of 5 3-pointers that Brochachos would need if they want to see a round 3. And considering the performance we've been seeing from Yin Yang's Flame, I don't necessarily see it happening, but you never say never. Here they go. It's Notice Drop, picking this one up under pressure here. Finds a little relief pass over to Rojogan. He's under the same pressure, though, looking for something, looking for anything, holds too long and loses it to Dragon. Dragon has been all over the arena this evening. However, the clear is not going to make its way through as Broman gets the pickup up to SirDimwi. Dimwi down from the ceiling with the numbers advantage, dumping this one in for the 2-pointer. There we go. Brochachos back on the board.
Yeah, Dimwi's second goal of the game, leading the way for Brochachos on the defensive side with 2 saves, but now also leading the way on the offensive side with the 4 points for, you know, for however much they have accomplished. Dimwi, of course, the one we all have eyes on, been doing an admirable job, you know, first time in a while back in the fray. As stun's coming up here as Yin Yang's Flame look to move it up over the midfield. They will get locked down. The stack is going to take that away. Dimwi following this one in up high, not going to be able to get it. The second attempt coming, that's going to be Dragon Cozy picking that one up, flipping it out to the midfield.
Yep, to the mid, bouncing into the hands of Cheesecake, looking for that shot, but it's going to be a bit high and bounce off of the backboard back toward the mid. Recovered by Sniper King. Quick relief pass over to Dragon, gets denied by the defense. The Brochachos is trying to track this one down, and finally they will do so as SirDimwi gets the pickup. He's looking for the clear, but oh no, who put that Geo there? That's not cool. You can't do that to Dimwi, and it's going to cause it to bounce into the hands of Sniper King. Now over cross, finding Dragon. Dragon getting low on the boot before looking for that cut pass. It will not work as intended, but it looks like Cheesecake's going to get it regardless, putting it in for the 2-pointer. Yin Yang's Flame back up by 15.
Yeah, that they are. Minute left on the clock. So we can mathematically say, you can see on the scoreboard that is all she wrote. There shall be no coming back from that one, but no worries, because we all know that on any offbeat cast, it's always last goal wins. And so we're keeping it out to see who can pull that one off. As this one bounces down, no, that doesn't be picked and turned around. Dragon Cozy getting the clear as they all lunge for that loose disc. Dragon Cozy is going to get the stun there and come away with the disc. We got a 3-on-1 here for Yin Yang's Flame coming in. One pass off the wall. Second attempt moving in, duck and shoots, and a goalie is stunned, and 21-4 is the scoreline now. That's another one counted up that, I believe, for Cheesecake. That currently makes 12 points on the day for Cheesecake.
Yeah, 12 points for Cheesecake, and still not enough to tie Dragon, who's sitting at 16 points to their name. Impressive stuff from Yin Yang's Flame. So one final volley in this game. The headbutt's not going to make its way through mid. Dragon just kind of whipping this behind, looking for one last 3-pointer. No, that is going to be it, though. 21-4 in favor of Yin Yang's Flame. What a game there. They're going to take it in 2.
Yeah, that they are. Saw a closer first round, but as it went on, Yin Yang's Flame definitely looked like they kind of came back into their own and were kind of just firing on all cylinders. They had the turnovers, they had a good read on what Brochachos were doing, and they came to play, and they put in an absolutely admirable, consistent effort here. Not many mistakes to speak of like just kind of consistently across the board. Not many turnovers, not many breakdowns or missed opportunities. They were just incredibly consistent start to finish. And in this game, that gets rewarded.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, what a game from both of these teams. A solid effort from the side of Brochachos, but in the end, it is Yin Yang's Flame taking it in two. We've got more matches coming up in just a moment, and I think we're getting SirDimwi back in the booth, so maybe we will get the exclusive post-game interview. I'm not totally sure, but this next match, guys, I am so excited for it. We have got the number 1 and number 2 teams on the North American ladder about to face off for the first time all season. It's Vicious versus W, what could be a preview of what we see in finals. It is going to be a great time. Stick around. We'll be back with that in just a minute.
for the last half hour?
I was playing a game in front of an audience, and I felt good about how it went. To be honest, I know what the scoreboard said. I don't care. It was fun. I got to play with my brother. Anybody who doesn't know, Broman is my real life brother. I was at his wedding just a few months ago. I've known him for almost 30 years. Yeah, my real life brother, and that was Jucifer in chat. Thank you for that. That was Jucifer, really kind of, and the rest of the team as well, kind of giving us the opportunity to gamble on a loss in their last game of VRML, and so I appreciate that in a way that I really can't express, and I cannot wait to watch the VOD. And I know we might feel differently about the VOD, but I seriously, I really, that was a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed that. And somebody is smacking the hell out of that button.
Yeah.
Who is that?
That's Matthew.
They're fired. Ban them. They're banned.
Get 'em out.
It's over.
All right. Psycha, how about you set up this next match for us? Because there's history here.
There most certainly is. If we go all the way back to season 6, the first time these two teams faced each other, it was Vicious taking it. The second time they were matched against each other, be it scheduling conflicts or whatever it was a double forfeit. The most recent time, though, against the connoisseur votes, absolutely the upset. W took the W over Vicious. It has been Vicious's only loss all season, and now W is looking to do it again and set the tone as we go into finals.
Ooh, and big turnover there. Zach sending out. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just setting the tone early. Zach with a massive save in the goal. I mean, we both saw it. We both knew that something had to be said because, wow, that was a very quick opportunity for Vicious to grab an early lead and not able to get it past Zach in the goal.
XA up to Jake here on the near side. They do have Zach all the way back in the goal there. And Zach with a good recovery will turn that one around, sends it through that near side too, all the way down, looking to get it down to it's either Sweet Tooth or Palace. So both 77. Matthew, long shot, hits it for the 3. And we'll be Vicious with that first goal of the game. Matthew from Zach.
Yeah, Matthew from long range and with that speed, 17.8 meters per second on that shot from distance. And it's almost as if we have the top 2 teams in NA here in the arena. And oh my goodness, looking to put on a show for the stream here today. Vicious, let's see if they've got an answer.
XA there on the back line, sending that one right back up. The bloop here on the near side gets it up. Jack G. Does get it recovered immediately, assaulted by Sweet Tooth. And a shot there, Zach W. will get the stop, sending that one out, but back in the hands of Jake on the back line. Jake sending it right back in there. Far side has 2 options here on the near side. Hits Jack G, bringing it in on the goalie, hits it for the 2, and that will put W on the board here, still down by 1.
Yeah, it looks like the tactic is just to get Zach out of that goal by any means necessary, just so they don't have to take him on in the net. Sweet Tooth unable to stop that dunk there. I mean, not many of us could. As Vicious gets their first points of the game back on the board here with a solid rebuttal to that opening 3 from W. But now W with a good rollout here, moving in, getting some space, and they're going to choose to reset this one back when they run out of real estate. And Zach on the back line, trying to set this one up, is going to send to Sweet Tooth. Sweet Tooth back to Zach. They're going to wait for a good opportunity here. They've got the lead. They're going to work it.
Now this one up, Zach to Palace. Palace will bring it in for the 2. Zach not getting the credit for that assist, but it will be a 3-point lead now to Vicious. And Glass asking about Zach playing as a goalie. You know, Zach, the defense, if you watch Zach all throughout his Echo career, the defense that follows his teams around has been unrivaled for a very long time. And only recently were other teams deploying it to the efficiency that teams that Zach and Andy have both been on. Something they figured out, the way they coordinate their defense. So it honestly doesn't surprise me, Zach playing some goalie back there, because he's you have to be a defensive-minded player to be able to deploy that sort of defense, particularly having done it so early on when everybody else was still trying to figure it out.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
shout out to Zach.
Yeah, incredible job so far. We'll definitely be keeping a close eye there as, Sweet Tooth gets the save, but Jack back the other way, persevering through the one, grabbing it back and getting 2 points as they keep trading blows here, which only puts the focus on that opening 3 from W and how impactful will that be here. We came in expecting a close match, and so far, 3.5 minutes in, it has delivered as W trying to see if they can't answer back and get their 3rd score of the game.
That one sent in. Jake, we'll get that one picked up here. Team currently down by 1. Matthew, good recovery there. We'll send this one in. Ooh, shot off the backboard. His goalie may have been getting stunned out. I'm not sure if the stun actually got through, but still, Matthew will get that one in for the 3, going up by 4. Also, Phenom, we are on the moon. If you were not aware.
Yeah. Look, the stun doesn't always need to get through. That's kind of the magic of it. If you're in front of someone's face, trying your very best to punch it, they might be a little distracted. Oh my goodness, coming in, Sweet Tooth with the steal. No, that one's gonna ding. There is a teammate there, though, ready to slap it in, and slapping it in for the 3 is Matthew. Matthew, a name, we've called out a couple times here now for those long-range shots, now has 9 of W's 11 points. Matthew constantly finding himself in the right place at the right time. Big part of the reason why W now holds that 7-point lead.
So W back in possession. Bloop will ultimately... Oh, wow. Big setup here. Jack G open goal. Goes low. It was high for us, low for Jack. As Zach W will get that one recovered for Vicious. Sending that one through. We'll take a bounce there, an ugly bounce to the far side. They had Matthew in the area. One of the open goal will ultimately get the open goal with an assist from Sweet Tooth. And that will put Vicious up by 10.
Yeah, it will. W, I think, will
Wait,
be the ones
have
up
I been
by
calling
10.
this backwards?
I don't think you've said anything that contrasted this until that moment. Vicious is blue. I've been calling it backwards. Oh
Okay,
my goodness.
all right. I thought, okay. As long as I'm not the one who's wrong. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
Well, that's what experience gets you, putting the teams on the right side. All right, Vicious with the 10-point lead here, looking to see if they can extend as this floats loose in the W zone. Palace is gonna try and chase this one down, not able to get to it. Zach W on that back line, lots of space on the nest, has some time, uses it and gets a good clear, but no stacks really there to speak of just yet. And XA with some space, able to pick that one up with the 3-on-1. They're able to make sure that disc is safely and securely delivered to the other end of the arena. And oh my goodness, picking up, swinging for the goal. Jake not able to connect on that one. They've still got the numbers here, trying to see if XA can put in. No, is going to stall, delay, maybe try and bait out the defense. Takes another shot. Sweet Tooth up to the task on that one.
And just to note, this is the last night of the regular season, but not the last night of VRML. I just want to note that. Although I can understand the statement being made, just to point out, there will be more opportunities, I promise. Zach will send this one in off the post. Zach sends it again for the 3 and puts it up 13 points here for Vicious here in the first 3.5 still to go.
Yeah, that is a biting lead as Vicious coming in here, obviously taking that last loss to W to heart, and have been putting in work here in this opening round, setting that tone. And at this point, another turnover, setting it back the other way. They just haven't been missing too many of these shots, or at least where they have been, they've been following up and getting those rebounds. Case in point, Sweet Tooth loses that first opportunity, sticking with it, and is rewarded now with a 15-point lead as Vicious exploding out in front.
Yeah, Vicious taking a big lead here, 15 points up, 2.5 to go. As W coming out on the Chelsea advantage. Bloop we'll send it out through the near side, off of the tube, down and in. As it will go into the blue bubble. Zach W with the pickup, back across here, Palace. Palace will send that one through, good stack in. And XA with a good recovery there for W. XA turning it around. We'll get it to Bloop. Bloop. Now, Sweet Tooth on his tail. Still gets it up, though, to Jake. Jake in the offensive zone. We'll back it up as a team getting into position. W now in the offensive zone. 2 minutes to go. As Jack G over to Bloop. Bloop. Shot goes wide. And no one able to recover there. Jake ultimately with the recovery in the neutral zone there.
Yeah, W's had a few decent scoring chances that have just seemingly gone just well wide. More than you'd normally expect to see from, usual margin of error from these players. Cutting in, there we go, taking a nice secure one off of that cut pass. XA will put it in. W getting themselves back on the board, stemming the bleeding, trying to get that clotted up. And will get on the board. It's going to be a little too late to do anything too much for this round. But at this point, you're really trying to, build back that momentum, get yourself in a good mental state for round 2. And for that, W making strides.
Powell's quick pass there through the far side tube. Jack G, though, on an immediate turnover. Minute and a half to go here in the first. Jake with XA. Jake sends it. Ugly bounce there. Palace will pick it off and send it back through. Sweet Tooth. Good recovery. Sends it. Long shot hits it for the 3. And that'll be a 16-point lead here going into the final minute of the first round for Vicious.
Yeah, Sweet Tooth been putting in work on the assist and save game. 3 saves, 3 assists, respectively. And now being rewarded with some points of their own as Vicious up 22-6. And with just a minute left on the clock here, Vicious not really relenting here, which honestly at this point probably shouldn't be. But, that can be hard. That can be hard, when you've got yourself a lead like this in any kind of game to kind of say, all right, we still want to keep going 100%, make sure we're firing on all cylinders, because this isn't just, one game. This is, preparation, because these teams are going to face each other again coming up for sure. And they want to make sure, that they are in the best form they can. They get the most, experience playing at their best against the other team's best. Oh my goodness, Matthew, why not close it out the other way with a 3-pointer? Bring that lead up to 19 points with 15 points. Matthew leading the way here in this game. 15 of the 25 Vicious points.
Yeah, and there you go. 19-point lead to end the first. And are we going to Psycho for the intermission? Okay.
Yeah.
Psycho.
She's been waiting patiently.
I mean,
we could cut her out and just talk over her. Nah, I'm kidding. Go Psycho.
I'm not really sure what there is to say here that is not self-explanatory. Vicious takes round 1 25-6, and they're just putting up a dominating performance here over W. Their stacks are faster. Their stacks are better at tracking down these opportunities. Their defense has been incredible to shut down anything that W might get going. And while we saw some excellent signs of life there from W early on in round 1, it really felt like Vicious continued to up the pressure, up the speed over the course of this round to a point that W could no longer, really keep up with. What's funny? 38% of the possession time right now for Vicious. 38%. Versus W having it 62% of the time. And despite that, they've got that score line of 25-6. The speed and efficiency speaks for itself that what we're seeing right now from the side of Vicious. And until W finds a way to answer to that speed and find some holes in the Vicious defense, we're going to see the same thing in round 2.
I mean, coming out here early on, we could see, there were chances for W. They were kind of all over the zone there, but not being able to capitalize on those opportunities. And I think the key word you said there, Psycho, was efficiency. Vicious gets the disc, and they get it to goal quickly. Part of that's, because of how well they've been playing. Part of it's because of how the defense has been set up for W here. They've been leaving that goal open, vulnerable to those opportunities, and Vicious has been taking advantage of it. Sweet Tooth coming in here now as Vicious opening strong here with the disc. Sweet Tooth comes in, takes the shot, and let's pick up right where we left off, why don't we? Vicious up 2-0.
Yeah, fantastic way to start this round. 9 seconds in. 2 point. I was about to say 9 seconds in. 2-point lead here. 9.5 minutes still to go in this round, and W wants to make sure this is not going to be 9.5 minutes to go in the game. As Blue, so this one near side, Jake has some time, has 2 passes across, so that stack was waiting for that second pass, but a big opportunity here. Ooh, bouncing it, kind of juggling it off the Geo there on the far side. As Jack G will send this one back to Jake. Jake on the near side. Back across to XA. XA now slowing it down again. XA to the floor. Jack G moving in. Big send up. Jake behind the goal. Jake bringing it. Hits it for the 2. And we'll tie it up here in the second.
Yeah. I'm noticing stuff kind of similar to what we were seeing last game, right? Where we were watching Brochachos. They were coming, moving in, and then, because they weren't slowing it down, maybe taking some opportunities, that they couldn't win or were having trouble winning. So, long range shots that, in this case, the goalies are just stopping. But they took their time here. W set up. They got the reset. They got themselves set up. And they were able to move in and capitalize on a high percentage goal. And then the other way, Vicious, a rare miss there. But no worries. Zach is going to move in, pick that one up, and put that one away, as we've seen them do so often here. Miss the first chance. Doesn't matter. Pick that one up. Get the second one. Vicious answers back quick. Yeah,
Vicious up 4-2 here. 8 minutes to go. In the round. I apologize. As W will be coming out on this jealous advantage. I don't have anything interesting to say. So Bloop will move up to the ceiling. That stack will get back together on the back line, and XA on the far side. Bloop stunned out. XA will send it here to the near side. Jake on the wall. Jake walking up here. XA moving with in tandem on that far side. Jake, though, off of the Geo, gets it back. Teammate was looking to get there because no challenge at the moment. Kind of a tight bubble defense here from Vicious, which not too surprising. As Bloop will send that one in. Jake, edge of the bubble, brings it. Big stop there by Sweet Tooth, sending it out.
Yeah, Sweet Tooth has been one of the two stalwarts on that goal line, and bailing them out with another one there. They've got it cleared into a dangerous area and will not miss that one. Sweet Tooth on both ends of that play gets the save and gets the goal on the other end. Vicious back-to-back scores here now, bringing that lead up to a 4-pointer, 6-2, and W are going to need to do their best here to try and keep up with that relentless pace that Vicious has set here so far.
Bloop on the ceiling. Excuse me, 7 minutes ago. It's Jake. Duking around Jake, back to Bloop. Bloop stops up, pulling Sweet Tooth in. What he was looking for, and we'll move up. Sweet Tooth caught behind the play now. We'll have to get with that boost partner, Matthew. They do get together, and we'll attack this pass. Well, they're in the area. As a Sweet Tooth will get back to bubble. Matthew now aggressing XA. XA slowing it down for that reset as the offense sets up in the zone here. Jake on the far side has Jack G on the floor at the edge of the bubble. Sends it over Bloop. Bloop maybe brings it in for the 2 and brings W back within 2 here, 6-4.
That was a very, very nice shot. 17.5 meters per second and perfectly placed in that top pocket. Wonder knows a good placement when he sees it. Look at that. Beautiful. And W doing a decent job of keeping this one close and not letting it spiral out of control. Getting those answers, and that was a good take. Was able to move in, had some space, and took the shot. As a Sweet Tooth looks for the cross here and will find a geode instead, as our good friend Psycho would say, who put that geode there? Always moving in front of these players.
I sound like that. Oh my gosh, I do.
If that wasn't intentional, that was SNL worthy. As XA loses that one, Palace will send that one out. Zach W, big pickup. Zach W sends it in. We'll take an ugly bounce there, however, and give Matthew the opportunity to recover. As Palace will back this one out. 2 players in the bubble for W, as Palace will send them one across. I'm not alone, am I? I got really quiet after that. As that one off the shield there. As that will be picked up by Jake, who will send that one out. Big opportunity. Oh no, ugly bouncer. See, I'm trying to get like an exciting moment. I wanted to do the Psycho voice as well, but I haven't found the right time to do it, and now I just feel like I'm going for too long. As Jake will maybe bring that one. No, I'm just kidding. As Jake will bring it in. And off of a head. I could have done it there, but I didn't. Jack G will get it in. Tie game.
Yeah, we're tied. W doing a good job of moving back here. I think that is, look, for all of the nonsense shenanigans that Psyche and I have had over the past couple years, that was up there. That was one of the best. I know it's not a big deal. It's not significant when Psyche breaks on stream. That happens all the time. She has no self-control. But that one broke me for a little bit. As back on defense here, W able to get this one, and they're knotted up for the first time since the start of that game. And with a chance here, Zexay is going to get a good steal and throw this one into the offensive zone. They don't have the stacks ready, and so they're going to have to wait for another opportunity. As back and forth they go, looking to do the stack and chase game. That net is open, so you got to be careful if you W. You got to be winning those races, and so far they have been, just staying alive.
On loose far side, Sweet Tooth will recover it. Send it back here near side. And off the wall, up to the ceiling, Jake, not able to track it down. Slap back in the Palace, keeping it alive. In the bubble, there's Zach. Once again, they will get there, though looking now at a 1v3, so we'll instead look to back it out. Lateral pass there. Palace will ultimately back that one out all the way to Sweet Tooth on that back line. as they have 2 across here from Zach. Zach walking in, drew the defense, but defense actually stayed with those cross passes. So Zach had the opportunity to get that 1v1 and puts Vicious back up 8-6.
Yeah, I mean, the cross passes and the second chances have been, you know, providing enough damage over the last round and a half that W has to respect them. And Zach just realizes, oh, hey, I guess I've got some space then. As it's now going to be Bloop with it in the ceiling. W, you know, find themselves just a little bit down. You know, keeping it much closer here. They've been changing things up enough to keep this one close. As XA going to move this one down, looking below, has nice to Jack. Jack with some moves, moving in one-on-one with the goalie. Oh, fancy footwork, but will not be enough to get that one in. Fortunately, teammates are there to recover, following up on that, picking up the disc, and they're able to set up another attack here as they move that around. They're back in the bubble again. A good cut pass. XA finding the gap in the defense, and we're knotted back up at 8.
11, 10, 9.
Yeah, just under 3 to go, 2.5. It's about 2.5 in this tie game. As Kano is linking to Sly's voice. As Vicious will come out on the Chelsea advantage. Slap pass there, Palace to Zach. Zach sends it through. They have a stack to chase it. Whoever shooting a little bit. Disc is loose. Good recovery. Matthew sends it up. 1v1 here for 3. Tooth gets it for the 2. And just like that, Vicious back up by 2. 10-8 here with just 2 to go.
Yeah, that is. They've got themselves a lead here. They keep going up in front here. And it's always needed to be W, you know, trying to fight their way back in here. And so at this point, it's like you're gonna have to chain a couple two together, and that's something we haven't seen W really be able to do so far here. They're doing a good job. They've moved up into the zone. Oh, but this one is gonna be lost here. Zach gets it. No, good steal by Jake, and Hope stays alive here as Bloop with that disc and some space going to be able to set up this offense. They've done well when they've been able to set up. Jack underneath will get that one in past Sweet Tooth, getting a piece, but not enough. It's 10s across the board.
Yeah, tie game again, 10-10. Did not mean to run that. Minute and a half. As Vicious will look to, you know, at this point, you obviously you want the points. But a secondary goal, although you might not play to it, is clock management here. It's a quick pass here to the near side. Another slap pass off their Jealousy. Dump it in. That stack, though, got split up. Matthew will still get there. Matthew, Sweet Tooth again. Same play, different execution. And they will once again go up by 2 with a minute to go this time. Last time it was 2 minutes to go. Right now, exchanging goals. Offbeat.
Yeah, neither team has really been able to block the rollouts for the last little bit here, which has been kind of wild to see. And so it means, I think if I'm W coming out here, having seen what's happened so far, I think we get into the zone, you set up, and then you wait. You don't score until that clock is under 30 seconds. Because they've got it up here to Jake. They've got some time, 40 seconds to play with, and then you hope that you can, you know, turn the tide on the rollout of OT. Wouldn't try to take this one in. It's 2-on-1, and Jake is going to lose that one. Matthew with the steal, and that could prove crucial. The clear is successful. It's only 30 seconds left on the clock here, and with a Vicious all over that disc right now, time running out, there's an open chance. The pass won't connect here. Maybe Hope Alive. Bloop is going to get that cleared through the tunnel.
Yeah, 15 seconds will be picked up. Palace stunned out. Jack G with it. Jack G stunned. Palace gets it back. Palace will clear it 9 seconds. That might just be enough, as that one is into the W bubble. 5 seconds picked up. Now Zach W will put the icing on that cake. They're Vicious. 14-10. We'll take this one in 2 over W.
Psycha, to you. You've recovered, I assume?
I recovered, but it also took me a lot of that round to recover, so I don't know if I have a lot of useful analysis other than what a performance there from W. Like, yes, I understand that Vicious won that round 14-10, but W was on another level, especially compared to the previous round, clawing their way back in that round, and I really thought we were going to see a round 3 for a minute there. Their stacks were on point. They had some excellent passing going on, relying on those individual skills to create holes in the defense, exactly what they needed to do and what they weren't doing in round 1, but in the end it just was not quite enough to overcome that Vicious lead in the second round. However, it definitely has me hoping of what the matchup will look like between these two teams in finals coming up in just 3 weeks.
Yeah, I think that's the best part about this is we will get to see it again. This matchup, which, you know, came down to the wire here in the second round. This isn't it. We're gonna get to see this one again in a couple weeks, and my goodness, that is going to be an exciting one.
Yes. I'm sorry, I was not paying attention.
I
spaced out. I do that. What are we promoting?
We're promoting the rematch, right? The game ends and you promo when it'll happen again.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
It's gonna be great.
All right.
Sorry, I'm so bad.
On that note, no worries. No worries. The fun thing about being Dimwi, a fun fact for all of you out there who can't be Dimwi, is even when you don't have anything to say, no matter what you say, it sounds exciting. It sounds epic. Some people are just born with it, and I guess that's Dimwi.
It's like slow-moving molasses.
Exactly.
I was testing your theory. I was testing your theory. Did that sound exciting?
It sounded dramatic. I'd give it that. All right, so what are we doing? Are we taking a break here then until the next game?
Yes, so we are.
What's
in
up, Psycho?
just half an hour, we're gonna have one last matchup coming up. 11 p.m. is the final time slot that there are matches, scheduled in the NA region. On Channel 1, we're gonna have Echo taking on Slingin' Biscuits, and then over on Channel 2, we'll see Solstice versus Ulama Zero. Both of those matches are sure to be exciting. We're gonna see a bit of a booth change, but we are gonna take a break until then. But I'm super stoked for them.
Yeah, thank you so much everyone here for coming out for this last day of Echo, and it is not done. So if you haven't already, now is the time to follow so you get the notification when we come back online, because it will not be far. Go get your popcorn, come on back. We'll have a bunch of fresh faces in here for you to ogle at, and some more Echo to watch. So don't go anywhere. Thank you so much. I'm Offbeat. SirDimwi's been with me here. Psycha has been with us, and Wonder Team Man running the show on the cams. We're all here, all putting it out for you, for this game we love. We'll see you around real soon. See you in a bit.
Underway.
Season 7 of VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, VR Cover, ProTube VR, Arma.gg, Kiwi Design, Downpour Interactive, and VRware.net.